Good afternoon, Smithfield Raiders. These are today's announcements, and I have got the one and only Clark. Clark, how you doing, bud?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Clark, you actually ran some cross-country meets this year, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
And what was your place in some of those?
I got ninth.
Ninth. Very nice. And so I think cross-country is now over,
Yes.
but that was just a little warm-up to this coming springs, right?
Mhm.
Very good. So Clark is a good guy here. He's 7th grade guy, and had to have him on the announcements. So here are today's announcements. Your books are on sale right now for $30. Have you got yours yet?
No, I don't think so.
Don't procrastinate. You can order one now before the price increases. You can find that on the Smithfield website to order that yearbook.
NJHS members can sign up to volunteer at the NRH Hoot and Howl and several other events. Sign-ups are posted outside Mr. Crucible's room.
That's right. And those that are in JHS, those are, you have to have service hours for this fall semester and the spring semester. Don't wait on those because you'll find yourself in a pinch on not having opportunities for hours. Let's see, Friday, October the 18th, which is this Friday, is Breast Cancer Awareness Day here at Smithfield Middle, and we are going to pink out the school. Wear all pink things within dress code, of course, and show your support for all those all those breast cancer warriors, and so and celebrate all of the breast cancer survivors. So it's always a good way to support and show respect to those that have had breast cancer.
Alright, Red Ribbon Week is next week, and there will be a dress-up theme every day next week. Keep an eye out for the posters and for the social media posts to tell you which day has what theme.
There you go. Student leadership officers will meet Wednesday morning at 8 a.m. in Miss Otero's room. Again, officers only for Wednesday's meeting.
The first meeting of the Back the Homeless Club will be Wednesday, October 23rd from 4 to 4:30 in Mrs. Pool's room. We will elect officers at this meeting.
Very good. Why don't you do the next one?
Okay. Something to Chew On is part of our EPIC Experts Providing Innovative Challenges workshop and is a lunch and learn for students. Our first event will be held on Tuesday, October 29th in the Globe during lunches, where Mr. Jeff Whitfield, attorney at law, will be our guest speaker. Mr. Whitfield has worked at The Hague, the home of international law and aberration, where he prosecuted war crimes. If you are interested in law as a career, check out the sign-up posters located on the cafeteria wall. Seats are limited.
Very good. Calling all reading Raiders or want to be reading Raiders, Mrs. Hubbard and Mrs. Sweat will be hosting the first ever school-wide student book club. Please meet in Miss Sweat's room in room number 39 on Thursday after school until 4:20. We will be choosing our first book. Anyone not on the lunch tutorial list is always welcome to attend. So that'll be a good thing. Those two right there have really helped create a culture of reading here at Smithfield Middle. So it's always a good thing, good time. So anyway, this week is the third week of the 6 weeks. So that means this Friday is the last week before progress reports go out. Make sure that you are doing what you need to do to get your stuff taken care of. Tutorials is always the #1 thing for that. And then if you have any tests that you need to retake those too. So you know what is coming up in November?
No, sir.
You have no idea what might be coming up in November? No Shave November is coming up in November. So I'm calling all dads out there or any males out there that would like to participate in the No Shave November contest. Dads, I'm asking you to wear just a mustache or just to grow a mustache for No Shave November. Because you know that No Shave November actually started in Australia. It did. And it started with the mustache. And so really No Shave November is all about wearing the mustache. And so I'm calling dads out there to man up and wear and grow a mustache. Dads, if you would like to do that, you can send me your pictures of your growth throughout the month, and I'll definitely post those on the announcements. It will be a good time. So, and maybe you stop shaving for a month and see what you can provide.
Okay.
I bet you could do something with that. So anyway, I want to leave you guys with a video. It's by Jocko. Have you ever heard of Jocko? Yeah. Maybe seen a couple of his videos on the announcements. Jocko talks about controlling your emotions. Sometimes we get very frustrated. We show our emotions, and that's not always a good thing. Sometimes it's a good thing. Sometimes it's not a good thing. And so, part of having good strength and self-control is controlling those emotions. So he's going to quickly talk about that to end the announcements for today. So hopefully, guys, you'll get something out of that and apply this principle that he talks about. So, do you have anything else?
No, sir.
All right, guys, you have a good day.
I don't overreact to a lot of stuff. Because that is the best way to be. I'm not saying to be a robot. I'm not saying you should have no emotions and you should never show any. I'm not saying that. But you should have some control over those emotions, especially from a leadership perspective. When somebody says something to you that's traumatic or is going to cause a disturbance or it's going to cause problems, immediately think to yourself, okay, picture that you're being recorded and you're going to have to watch the play-by-play later with your team and look at how much you lost your temper or how much you got frazzled and what a disaster you were. I'm just going to listen. I'm going to assess. I'm going to make decisions and move forward.